I hope that you get to take a little bit of a break this spring. I know I am trying to get away. I've been working so hard. I could use a little vacation, but if you do have maybe some travels ahead, this hour you are going to especially like. We've got a lot of wonderful products that will allow you to be able to travel not only more securely, but also to be able to travel with a great ease. One of the things that people don't like to talk about with traveling is the stress that goes along with it. So we have gone to the experts of Pacsafe, who specialize in travel security. They actually have pioneered the travel security category for nearly two decades. They are bringing to us some wonderful choices to help us outsmart the thieves, because part of the things that we don't like to talk about are some of the challenges we're presented with when we're traveling, and especially traveling abroad. So we're going to begin with offering to you our Pacsafe RFID blocking mini crossbody bags. Now these colors are exclusive. These designs are all exclusive to HSN. We are offering this particular style in black, teal, and this deep, beautiful aubergine color we're actually calling mulberry. I would love for you, I'm gonna grab that mulberry myself. I'd like for you to meet Laura Baker, who is joining us, who's one of our experts. And Laura, it's nice to have you here, honey.
Yes, great to be here. By the way, that strap is adjustable.
Yes,
so you have it done the small way. It can also be lengthened all the way very long as well. So that's one of the smart things that they did about that there at Pacsafe.
And I'm glad you mentioned that. I think one of the places that we should start on this is to not only show everybody how adjustable this is, but let's also get to the nitty-gritty, because this company, they are pioneers. Yes, the bag is functional. It's going to be able to hold all our personal items, but I want to get right to, I was going to straighten it out. I want to get right to, if we can, the safety features, obviously.
Pacsafe are the originators in the anti-safety bag and the anti-theft bag, okay? They really thought about safety, not just the RFID that's built inside the bag, but also other things like slashing the straps or slashing purses or people trying to undo zippers. This has all of that combined. So we have 3 different bags from you today. This is the smallest and the slimmest bag for you, and yet it still packs a big punch. Here I have a credit card, right? Now, normally, somebody with an RFID scanner can just get that credit card and steal your credit card information right away. But with Pacsafe, because what they've done is they've actually built into the liner of each one of their bags RFID protection. So inside here I have 6 credit card slots. I put it inside there. I'm actually gonna take it off. Look at what happens. Absolutely nothing. So your credit card information inside of there is safe, which means your passport information inside of there is safe, but so are the other essentials that you have and you need inside of you. You have 3 large pockets right here. So there's a large pocket. I even have my passport inside there. Here's a large pocket for cash. Notice it's a little bit wider as well. So if you're going to Europe and you're going anywhere where there's a foreign currency that's a little bit wider, you can have that. I have inside of here my eyeglasses. I can't leave home without those, no matter how small my purse is. And of course, it's big enough to carry a lipstick. I have my Travelo inside there as well. Now, we never leave home without our cell phones. Notice what this is right here, though. This is a secured tab. Notice how that tab, the zipper, has to go through this little loop in order for you to be able to open it, which means a thief is not going to be able to bother you quite so easily. So the front pocket can hold your cell phone. It can even hold some tissue, some other things down deep inside of there. The important part about these zippers being able to really lock into place, though, is that when you zip it closed, this one has a secure tab, so you just zip it closed and you push it right through and pull it like this. The larger one actually has a lobster claw clasp built into the purse that locks it up like that. The reason this is important is because when you're in a crowded space, say it's a subway or a train, or even maybe, you know, just a crowded area, you're touring museum, something like that, for you to be able to lock your purse into place makes it harder for anybody who's trying to steal something.
I know, it really
These want to do
great.
it quickly,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
They don't want to take a lot of time. They're not, once they do this and they realize that doesn't budge, they move on to the next person.
No, it's
they
so true.
want an easy target. So anything you can do to deter them and make your life easier and more simple is the way to go. The purse you're seeing now we actually have coming up.
Yep.
It's in a few minutes there. That's the larger version of this one. It's a great bag as well. It's the classic version, so we'll show you that in a little while. But it does have the RFID built into it, and then also the strap. So let's talk about all of our straps actually have a stainless steel wire that goes through the straps. So if I'm going to show you this really quickly. So you see it there on Donna. I love
And
the
by the way, that
style.
strap is about 30 inches long. So whether you're really tall or you're more petite, it's totally adjustable. And you've got almost a 30-inch max strap drop on that, which is nice. And I want to reiterate what Laura said earlier, that we have three total styles. And they're all going to be in these 3 colorways. But of the 3 choices, this is the smallest scale. But I think you can make a case to buy even more than one.
Well, and I did earlier,
agree?
yeah, because
really
the
think
slim
so.
one, I think, you know, a lot of people buy the slim version when you're going to Europe to put it on the inside of your clothes.
That's what I think.
They spend a lot of money on that. That's not cute. It's not a pretty bag. This is small enough that if you're wearing a shirt like I'm wearing, I could actually shorten the strap and have it up underneath my clothing.
Absolutely.
And nobody would be able to get into my purse. Or if you're wearing a jean jacket or a winter coat or something like that, you can easily put this underneath your clothes and have that cash and credit cards up literally against your body and inside it.
All right, we're going to wrap up our presentation on this design, but just stay where you are because, like I said, we're just getting warmed up. So just make a note that this particular style is called the mini crossbody.
Yes.
I do think that you can make a case to buy more than one because this one to me is a must-have. I really do think
this will fit easily inside the larger one. And by the way, these are exclusive to HSN. Let's not forget that.
The colors are exclusive, the styles are exclusive, and they're on sale, and they're all on flash.